Hey Sagittarius, what's in store for your money and career life in September 2024? I'm going to talk a little astrology, dive in with the tarot, and we're going to find out, so keep watching. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back. So awesome to see you here, Sagittarius. So we are going to discuss what the planet of love and money is doing, Venus, in the month of September. So from September 1st until the 23rd, she will be in Libra, which is your 11th house of personal gains. So maybe some mullahs are headed your way. And then on the 23rd of September, she will enter Scorpio, your 12th house of things hidden behind the scenes, etc. I will talk about that in a second. We're going to do two separate tarot readings. Our first one is going to be from the 1st to the 23rd, Venus in Libra, and then we'll look at what happens when it goes into Scorpio. All right, so let's first start with your 11th house of personal gains, hopes, wishes, and dreams, networking and conferences. So you could derive some financial benefit from meeting, greeting, socializing, networking with colleagues, with friends, especially like if you're looking for an income stream, looking for money, job, or like I said, an income stream, or you're trying to sell your own products. This is time to get out and about and network and find out who can help you. All right, so let's see. But you also, Venus in your 11th house of personal gains, there could be some sort of financial benefit to you this month. Payout, payback, something from the universe. Let's see what we have. Financial negotiations with other people finally coming to fruition. 3 of Wands. Wow, and the Magician, no reversals. Yeah, you got a coin in your heart and a coin in your lap. I like that. 5 of Swords, but 5 of Swords is there, but the 9 of Coins. I think it's going to come in stages. This is what I feel. Or it's, okay, I feel like it can come in stages because you do have something in your heart, but maybe it's not enough, or more is on the way, or it's the first payout of something and then more's coming. Because this 5 of Swords is in between these two energies. So that's what I'm thinking. But look, we got a big ship on the horizon here with this 3 of Wands. Why can't I talk? Mercury's out of retrograde. What the heck? Some plan is finally coming together, Sagittarius, that you have been working on manifesting. So you have been pouring your energy, your creative energy, all your skills that you bring to the table into manifesting a new money plan for yourself, whatever that may be, whether it's a job, an income stream, refinancing, paying off debts, whatever you have going on in your money planning, where you are pushing hard to make it happen, Magician. Something's coming in by the end of this 3rd week. Because the coin is in your heart. You've been focusing on your prosperity. Like you have been zeroed in on and dialed in on what you personally need to do, Magician, to manifest a big money goal, whatever that is for you. The 5 of Swords I call my daytime anxiety, but the 5 of Swords is here. Why? Maybe because, again, news comes in that it's part, but then the rest is coming. Please remember that what we focus on expands. So if you continually are focusing on this stressfulness and the 5 of Swords, is it going to come in? The other possibility here is that you may need to take a stand for something that is rightfully yours. Now, maybe you have already been taking a stand. There is something here. Maybe you have been involved because it's the Swords, it could be something legal. Maybe you've been involved. We don't have justice here, but that doesn't matter. It's the Swords. So maybe you've been involved in a court case, maybe some other negotiation that's gotten a little heated, a little testy. 5 of Swords, there's been lawyer words back and forth. And so you are feeling slightly anxious. I mean, you feel positive, but you're also anxious. You're holding both the duality of thoughts there. But we have the 9 of Coins as the last energy, which is very favorable. Again, by the end of Virgo season, the 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, I think you're going to have that bird in the hand. There is something that is coming to you. The coin in your lap, the bird in your hand. Here it is. So I think this is important for you to stay focused, to stay feeling powerful, to stay focused on what you want. I don't feel you should be doing this, Five of Swords. Maybe it's best if you have lawyers do it or other people who are negotiating for you or something like that. But if you need to, take care of your money, defend something that's yours, of course, that's, again, with words, with legal matters, with the swords here. So I feel like something very positive is coming for you with your money life, but it has been in process, either the last 3 months, the last 3 years, even with the wands that are showing up here. We're also working with a year-long cycle with the Magician. So this could also be, this ship is something you started a year ago. So September 2023, maybe you began a big project and you've been pouring your heart and soul into it for that whole time. And now it's finally gaining momentum. The money is finally, the income streams are finally coming in. Things are happening. I'm also thinking with this Five of Swords that, again, this defensive energy, please protect what you need to protect, especially if we're talking these income streams. The money is coming from your own creativity. If you need to trademark, if you need to patent, whatever you need to do, there's maybe some defensive maneuvers, again, legally, that you're going to be doing or figuring out paperwork, laws, legalities with some sort of money situation. Now, the other thing I'm kind of getting a little buzz about is, don't let yourself get tripped up by not knowing something financially. Like, go find out the legal maneuverings, the legal things that you can do to, like, again, I'm not a financial advisor. You go find one and find out what you need to find out about defending your assets, the Five of Swords, like through, just again, examples, your financial advisor can tell you, SEP IRAs, 401ks, all of these things that can reduce taxes, or reduce, things like that. How you can take advantage of those particular things so that you even have more money at the end of the day still in your pocket. So I think however this pertains to you, your heart is good. This Queen of Coins here, really manifesting something in your hot little hand in both places here. Don't let this trip you up, because you know how sometimes it is like, okay, well, I know I want this, but then how do I protect it once I get it? Right? How do I keep it safe? How do I invest it? How do I make sure it's escaping legally as much taxes as possible? It's like that type of thing. All right, now Venus is going to go into your 12th house of the subconscious, of wrapping up old cycles, karmic debts, karmic burdens. It's also the house of undoing, self-undoing, sabotage. So, when Venus is transiting through this 12th house, it's important to look at any limiting beliefs around finances and release them. It's important to try to clear up debts, declutter, like kind of get yourself ready for a fresh financial cycle when Venus goes into your first house, which will be happening a little later in the year. Okay, so you want to think about those things, Sagittarius, that you can do to free yourself from karmic debts and obligations, financial burdens. Now, Venus will be in Scorpio also in October, but we're just with these tarot cards right now looking at the last week of September, since our reading is for September. All right. We have the King of Pentacles. We just had the Queen for you on the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Tower in your heart. Queen of Swords, Libra season, and then the Emperor. So your 5th house of creativity, of the entrepreneur. All right, so there is a cycle. I mean, this is the thing. We go from the ultimate, the King of Pentacles, the highest in the suit, to the beginning, back to the beginning again, the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Tower in your heart, suggesting that there is some sort of eureka brainwave. The Tower is not always about surprises. It's Uranian in nature. It's associated with Uranus. So that is about awakening. I feel like you're awakening to your potential in a new way. And you may have some sort of psychic download, because that is also this awakening, psychic download of what a new beginning could look like for you financially. Once you wrap up one cycle and get ready to start another. And notice her back is turned this. You're going to be making some interesting decisions toward the end of this month. They may carry over to the Aries full moon in the middle of October. And Venus will still be in Scorpio at that time. So I believe. Don't quote me on that. I haven't looked at how long. Because she moves fast. I haven't looked at how long she'll be in that sign. But I'm pretty sure she'll still be there. Anyway, so there, something may be coming to a head also with what you decide end of September, in the middle of October, something at that Aries full moon. But this is about empowerment. This is about being your own boss. This is really taking charge of some new financial direction that you want to go in your life with your resources. And there is a surprising shift, because this is in your heart, a surprising shift, Sagittarius, about what you do want to start. And it may have something to do with your own creativity, since this is your 5th house. Okay, so monetizing your mind, here's the Queen of Swords. Writing a book, marketing, teaching, sharing your knowledge, being an infopreneur, sharing what you know and making money from it. So it could be something like that that's going on for you as well. But this is something, again, that may come as a eureka idea of starting something new financially. So, very, very interesting energies here. All right, we're going to pull a major arcana from the Bold and Bodacious tarot deck to get the overall energetic vibe for your career life. In September, let us see, Saggies, what we need to know. Oh, we have some Capricorn. All right. So this is your 2nd house of money, the Capricorn. That's interesting. So you may be very obsessed with your finances. You may be very obsessed with achieving a new goal with your career. You may be obsessed, because this is the nature of this card, with climbing the corporate ladder in some way or achieving success in some way. You could be, not literally, but figuratively speaking, really tied down or chained by work this month. It's very possible. You could just be so busy with your career and all the obligations and demands. You could have a very demanding boss this month. Corporate, that's the corporate is the devil card, right? Corporate could be very demanding. So let's see. Let's pull some cards for that for you. But it could also just be you that you're like, all right, this has got to shift. This has got to change. I, want to make headway on these projects. I'm just going to sit here until it gets done. So it can be something like that. You could be dealing, the devil is also a toxic energy. You could be dealing with some toxic stuff going on, facing some toxic coworkers or things like that, or something else unsavory with your career. Well, let's pull the cards and see what we have. All of these are just energetic possibilities. Yeah, we have a 3 of Swords. Oh, and a 10 of Wands. Okay, that's interesting. The Hierophant is in your heart. The 10 of Coins. Wow, and the Tower again. Okay, this is what I feel. I feel a couple of different things. I think you might learn an important lesson about your own self-worth. You may learn an important lesson about who to trust when it comes to your finances and your career, especially somebody giving you career advice. There could be, I'm just going to say it, there might be a parting of the ways. It is very possible. That might be very surprising. But it's going to free you up so that I think you can start something on your own with this 10 of Coins here, this Hierophant. So there may be a surprising payout, a severance package. Again, this is just a general reading. This is not to make anybody freak out or whatever. Because we have this 3 of Swords, so suggesting some sort of blockage. This is a blockage, but also a wrapping up of an energetic cycle. But there's a lesson learned with the Hierophant in your heart, but also a commitment to something new. And I think the commitment to something new is to yourself also. And this is your 6th house of work. This is also toxic. So if you've been dealing with a toxic scenario, something very suddenly could erupt at work with a person, a situation, and you might be the one to leave too. It may not be them telling you to leave. You could leave. because you've had it and you're like, I can do better for myself. But I do feel with this 10 of coins, again, this is just a tarot reading on YouTube. I always caution people to make sure you have a nest egg set aside. It is very challenging out there in the job market, as we know. So make sure that you have some money set aside and don't just hot-headedly quit something, because that's a bad scene right now. But it could be that you've already set aside money, or you've already started a side hustle and it's been building a nest egg for you. So you can say, take this job and shove it to somebody. Okay. But, or the lesson here is you see the writing on the wall. This is another thing. Shockingly so. You see some writing on the wall about how toxic your current situation is. Maybe it hasn't quite come out yet. And that's a lesson to you that you better get your own thing going. If you want to get out of this situation, then you got to think about your longer term financial security and what you can do to get it under control. Okay, so again, this is career energies, not necessarily the money energies, but it's interesting that the 10 of coins has shown up. Also, to me, a Capricorn energy. So we got this double Capricorn. There's something here with this Capricorn, which is your second house. Like, it could be they're asking you to work like so many hours, but they're not paying you overtime. I mean, this is like the abusive type energy that's going on perhaps with these cards also. Like, that's illegal. That's not fair. Right? So again, there could be something here about a very challenging lesson that you have learned about people who take advantage in some way in the workplace. And I would say also, if you are dealing with a toxic situation at work, stop giving them all your brilliant ideas. You're freaking brilliant. You know how you sometimes just say something and it's like $1 million idea. They're taking your stuff and running with it. I just want to say that. That's what I feel from the energies that are coming out here. Save all your good for you. I mean, do what you need to do at work so you keep your job, of course, but if you have the inclination to go out on your own, if you have the inclination to change jobs where you're going to be more valued for your ideas and they're going to support you and pay you for those, then you know what I'm saying here, Sag. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me for your September 2024 money and career tarot and astrology energy reading. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you, how you plan on using these energies. I always love to hear. And please consider liking, sharing, commenting. It really does help boost the video in the YouTube algorithm and get it in front of more people who may also enjoy its content. So thank you so much. Take care. Love you guys. I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.